Today we go swimming. Today is another day. To swim through the underwater arch. Yay! First of all, we have a hard time to change anyway. You know, like everybody has a hard time to change because it is so much connected to completely letting go of who you believe you are, and that's always difficult for anybody. But then it's also difficult because people don't see you as changed, you know, like people can't accept that we have changed and we have a hard time changing, and then it all comes together, and then it's going to get really complicated because that's why it's so hard for people to break out. Because we change constantly. Nothing's really fixed. I mean, I'm definitely not the person I was when I got here like 3 weeks ago. I'm not. I'm somebody else. I definitely drive faster, that's for sure. But only up to the speed limit. It's tough to accept that we change, and we really have a hard time changing anyway, and then other people don't want us to change either. So that's why it gets so hard with change. It's really difficult to change. But then change is a good thing, you know, because who wants to always be the same? It's kind of boring. I'm gonna be like 80 years or 70 years the same person. It's no fun. But that's, I think, what people think is ideal, you know. You make up the story about yourself, then you live according to that story until you croak, until it's over, until you die. And the moment you're done with it, well, that's the moment when people get really scared because they realized, who was I? You know, was I really that person that I pretended to be? Was I doing the right thing? Or was I just playing a role? And I didn't even pick the role myself, somebody else picked it for me. My parents, the environment picked the role for me. And then I was playing out this part that I didn't even like. So we came down here to the water. Beautiful day again. And I love the green here behind me. You see that? So, and now we go into El Tacoron. See if we can get through these stupid underwater arch. So we are on the way back to the car. Have to wear masks here again. And on the other side, see again the smallest hotel in the world.
Nay, nay, yeah, 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 yeah. Rap, rap. Yo no sé si es que te quiero más. Cada vez más rápido se nos da, yeah, más fácil. Debe ser que tú tienes algo que encontrarnos tan fácil. Pero eso es que quiero más, más. Yo soy tu VIP, tu parte, porque tú a mí haces feliz. Me queda presumir, ay de ti. Qué bonito verte sonreír. Yo soy tu VIP, papi, yo te parte, que tú me haces feliz. Me encanta presumirte, tu amor me compromete. Soy tuya pa' que respeten, yeah, yeah, vale más que mis billetes. Y que mi volo interprete.
I've been thinking about change a lot in the last couple of days, since I feel this island has changed me already since I got here like 3 weeks ago. And I believe that one big issue that we have in our world is that change is so difficult. Since there are two big obstacles. The first one is that for ourselves it is tough to change, or
I would see it in a way we're changing, but we're not allowing the change. Since we have built up a life that is centered around this idea we have about ourselves, whatever we came up with, whatever the story about ourselves is. And the second issue is that people around us don't want us to change either, because, well, they don't want to change. They want not to have to change because we have changed, basically. I remember when in my family somebody said, "Hey, Carsten, you have changed." It was always negative. It always felt like, okay, why do you change? Everything was fine before. So these two factors really make it very difficult for us to change, since we have so little room to move within, first of all, the idea we have about ourselves, and then also the idea that other people have about us. So I like the analogy of the caterpillar. Imagine a caterpillar who is in its cocoon and is ready to be a butterfly, but can't because, well, it can't open the cocoon. The cocoon is basically what we have in our world as, well, our environment, our ideas. And so obviously it's not a caterpillar anymore, it's a butterfly now, but it can't express being a butterfly because it is stuck in a cocoon that doesn't open. And that creates a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of problems, because now we have to try to restrict ourselves. And I'm sure that the butterfly wouldn't be really happy being stuck in a cocoon when it knows it can fly. And that is also really true for our lives, because often we've changed on the inside, but we can't express it on the outside because we're too scared to break up our, well, cocoon. Because the cocoon obviously gives us some security as well. That is why it's so difficult to change in this world. It takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of risk to say, look, I'm not the person I was in the past anymore. I'm different now. And my life is gonna be different now since I have changed. I think if there's any advice you can give anybody, be brave, be ready, be willing to break the cocoon, be willing to be a butterfly, be willing to live the life that feels right for you. And yeah, don't be worried about what you think and what others think. And that is probably the only solution for this problem. And since we had enough fun with the waves down in the valley, we said, look, let's hop in the car, let's go to La Tacaron to swim and snorkel and have some more fun there.
Yeah, baby. Goza, goza. Sabroso. Ha. ¡Ay, qué rico! Yo te traigo, escucha mi descarga. Ja. Yo te traigo. Eso es. Habla. Yo te traigo, escucha mi descarga. Sí, sí. Yo te traigo. Sí, yo te traigo.
We made it to the beach today again. I have to wear masks down here, but so hopefully I'll make it today to the underwater arch. It doesn't look like I can do the underwater arch today because it's really crazy wild, the weather today. So Ralph went down and he got hit by a huge wave, and I'll do the same now. like 2 or 3 showers. Huh? That's a lot of fun. like little kids in the waves. So no diving today, but well, the water came from above. It was a lot of fun just standing here and waiting for the next wave. And the waves keep on coming. Now it's coming.
That was it. Another fun day at El Hierro. Something was missing. Hold on. Oh yeah, the drone. We had the drone, so I sent up the drone for a little spin. Thank you so much. I see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.